Hey guys, it's Jonathan, and welcome to this week's Thursday 3, where we spend just 3 minutes on Thursdays examining how to glorify God. This week, I have a question for you. Are you allowing fears to prevent you from serving God? We all fear something. Maybe it's darkness, maybe it's spiders, maybe it's storms, or maybe it's some more serious things. Do we allow our fears to stop us, to prevent us from serving the Lord? Maybe it's a fear of rejection. Maybe we're scared that we'll be rejected and we'll fail. Maybe we're scared of persecution. We don't want to be made fun of. We don't want the ridicule that we might receive. Or maybe it's a fear of inadequacy. We don't feel like we're fully prepared. We don't feel like we know enough to stand for truth, to defend the truth, to serve God. Have we allowed those fears to stop us from doing what we've been called, what we've been commanded to do, to serve God and serve others? I think sometimes we have. And I can't help but think of Joshua in the Old Testament when he was called to replace Moses, to take Moses' place as leader of the people. I can imagine those were some pretty big shoes to fill. And I can imagine some feelings of, what if they reject me? What if they don't like me and they don't approve? I'm not even adequate for this job. I can hear maybe the excuses or maybe the fears that Joshua could have been feeling. But the Lord told him this. He said, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened. Do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God goes with you wherever you go." What a comforting thought. What a comforting statement to know that no matter where we are in life, no matter what we might be going through, no matter what we might be facing, that God is always with us. Do you allow fears to prevent you from serving God? You see, fear of inadequacy, fear of persecution, fear of rejection really don't matter as long as we're glorifying God and being pleasing to Him. You see, we shouldn't care about pleasing men. We should only care about pleasing the Lord. And with God's help, with God's strength, He will equip us to do the job He's asked us to do. So maybe you've been called to do a big task, and you're not quite sure if you're fully prepared. Pray about it. Study. Meditate on His Word, and allow Him to help you to achieve what He has called you to do. We've been called to be faithful in all things. And that might even mean doing things that are uncomfortable, things that get us outside of our box, outside of our comfort zone. But we should never allow fear to prevent us from serving Him. This has been your Thursday 3. We'll see you guys next week.